if you guys are new, this is not the best week that we just had. So if you tuned in last week and you looked at my predictions and you were like, oh, we're going to go ahead and just gauge the opinion of somebody else. It was not a good week whatsoever. Let's go ahead and talk about it, though. On the left column, we went 3-2. The games I got wrong, picked the Texans to win, picked the Patriots to win. Neither of those happened. Then I took the Bengals to win. That didn't happen. There's a lot of close games, too. Like, Tampa Bay should not have won that game. The Rams easily should have won that game. Like, things swung my way favorably. And in this week, we went 9-8. That is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. The Commanders actually did a lot better than I thought they would. And let me go ahead and pull up what I went in week 2 so we can actually dive into this. But, like, the Cowboys got obliterated. Then you have games that also were very crazy. Like, I picked the freaking Falcons to beat the Panthers, and the Falcons put up 0 points. Are we for real? 0 points in a game that I choose you to win is diabolical. Then you have the Cleveland Browns pulling off a massive upset. Their defense is just ridiculous. You got to take that with a grain of salt, but like their offense is terrible, man. So it's just like you got to understand it's tough. So far we are 23-9 through 2 weeks, which means we are now at a grand total of 32-17. 32-17 is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie, but let's dive into week 4. I'm feeling way better. We're actually going to have a good week. Let's go ahead and lock in. And let's go ahead and dive into this. This is going to be a very ugly week, and we're starting off with a AFC South matchup, I believe, and this is going to be an ugly one. The Texans have been playing bad. The Titans are just terrible. Cam Ward is doing everything in his power to actually will this team to wins. It's not happening right now. The talent is not there, and I'm going to say that the Texans do pull it off. They need this. They're fighting for everything. C.J. Stroud has looked abysmal so far, and the Texans need it. I believe in their defense. Will Anderson is a stud. Derek Stingley is one of my favorite corners in the NFL right now. In LSU, he was a dog. And I think their defense as a collective is just insanely underrated. And the Titans, just not bought in there. So I think that the Texans are going to shut up the Titans, and they're going to walk away with a dub. Ravens, Chiefs. I think the Ravens are... Dude, this is such a tough one because the Ravens are 0-3, if I'm not mistaken. And so are the Chiefs, right? So this means a lot for both franchises. And for some reason, I can't see the NFL letting the Chiefs win this or lose this one. Because let me go ahead and fact check that real quick. But I think both teams are 0-3, which makes this matchup insanely enticing. So I don't know. It's just ridiculous. No, so the Chiefs are 1-2. Okay, so the Chiefs are 1-2. It's so weird. Okay, so one team is going to fall to 1-3. They're both 1-2. They're not over. So one team is going to drop to 1-3. And I think the Ravens are a better overall team. But I just can't see the Chiefs falling, man. I can't see it happening. I really can't. For that reason alone, I'm going to pick the Chiefs. I don't know why, but I am. I think the Jets do snag the win here. The Dolphins are terrible. I'm never going to pick the Jets a ton. Just FYI, but I think they do get it done. Aaron Glenn is coaching his butt off. He's very hyped for this team, and he wants it. I think they're going to get it done. The Dolphins just played the Bills close, but I think that team is just demoralized. I think they're losing the locker room. If they won that game against the Bills, things would have changed, but things are going to change after a loss to the Jets, and just watch. Tyreek Hill's going to implode. Mike McDaniel might get fired. So just tune in. Also, I think Mike McDaniel is a very nice offensive mind. Come to Arizona, please, and thank you. Broncos versus Bengals. Give me the Broncos. I'm not even thinking twice about that one. I think Bo Nix is terrible, but I think the Broncos are a better football team. Steelers, Vikings. Give me the Vikings. I like the Vikings as a team. Collectively, I think they are ridiculously good. I didn't know how Carson Wentz was going to perform, and I thought Browning, Mr. Jakey Jake on the Bengals, was going to play a little bit better and play it competitive because it's Jamar versus Justin Jefferson. The Vikings wanted it more. Clearly, and I think this is a game where the Steelers defense has been impeccable. But I think something about the Vikings, man. Carson Wentz has that recklessness, abandon in play. I don't even know how to describe it. I think they have the locker room, man. I really think they're bought in, so I'm going to take them. Patriots versus Panthers. Give me the Panthers. I like the Patriots more, but I don't know. I don't really have a lot of reasoning as to why I like the Panthers over the Patriots. I just feel upset. Like, that's just where I'm feeling. Giants, Chargers, give me the Chargers for sure. Jackson Dart is getting the start. Bars. I'm not really sure how I feel about this one. I could see an upset too. Like, I'm leaning upset for some reason just because there's no film. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm being stupid. We're going Giants over the Chargers, who are a better collective football team. They just lost Najee Harris. But Jackson Dart's getting his first start. Rookie quarterbacks typically don't get their first win very often, but we're going to rock with it. Bills, Saints, give me the Bills. Not even thinking twice. Lions are going to pour it on against the Browns. The Browns' defense is ridiculously good. This might be a little closer if the offense for the Browns can get things going, but give me Detroit. Colts, Rams. The Rams have to bounce back after that game, and I think they're going to beat the Colts. This is where the Colts kind of decline a little bit. Colts are on fire right now. They've been playing electric football. Look like one of the best teams. Daniel Jones is having a heck of a season. Give me the Rams, though. You have the Jags versus the 49ers. Give me the Jaguars. Give me the Jaguars. I'm going to take Jacksonville. I like that pick a lot. Bears, Raiders. Give me the Bears. Raiders are trash. Give me the Seahawks over the Cardinals. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to like that just because this is a Cardinals channel and you guys are frying me for picking against my team. But as long as Drew Petzing is our offensive coordinator, and you guys have to understand, genuinely, you have to understand. I know you guys don't want me to pick against my team, but there's other people who watch the content. And on top of that, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to lie to you guys and just have blind optimism. Again, I think the Cardinals play this game extremely close, and Kyler's going to air it out. I think he's going to have a way better game. But at the same time, on the contrary, I think that the Cardinals just struggle against Seattle for whatever reason. I think this is going to be a game that is going to be rough. Will Johnson might be out. Paris Johnson might be out. So it's just like, I'm not confident overall, but, okay. I kind of want to switch my pick. I'm gonna be a hypocrite. I'm leaning towards the Cardinals now that I'm like kind of talking about it. I don't know. They're playing for a lot more than you realize. Drew Petzing is coaching for his job. If he doesn't get this win, it hurts him. It really does hurt him. And the Cardinals are going to be in a place of misery. So give me the Arizona Cardinals. Give me Philadelphia over Tampa Bay. This is going to be a really good game. Ibuka is one of my favorite prospects. You guys know I wanted us to take him in the first round. It never was going to happen. But Ibuka, one of my favorite prospects. I love everything about his game. Think he's fantastic. Tampa's defense, solid. Philadelphia, I don't know. I feel like they're getting things going with the passing game, even though they had -1 yards at half, if I'm not mistaken. So that was awful. But in the second half, they kind of poured it on. Very fascinating. Give me the Commanders over the Falcons. The Falcons are terrible for some reason. And then Packers, Cowboys. What a game. What a game, man. This is Micah Parsons' revenge game. I think they're going to come out, and I think they're going to play hard for their guy. I really do. I think they're going to play hard for their guy. That secondary of Dallas is abysmal. They are going to lose him a lot of games. And, the Green Bay just has something to play for. There's a chip there. Micah Parsons wants it. That team plays for him. Him and Jordan Love have a special connection. Micah Parsons and that defense, they're going to get things going. Coming off a loss to the Browns. That was a nasty one. Now they know they're not untouchable. So that's going to be huge, too. So we'll see what happens. But these are my predictions. You guys let me know yours down in the comments. What do you guys not disagree with? I know I flipped my Cardinals stance. A lot of you guys probably heard that rant. We're like, I hate this guy. But, I flipped the stance not even because of that. Because I genuinely think, my thing is, if I pick the Cardinals and we end up losing, so be it. Right here. So be it. And this is me being so genuine. Drew Petzing's coaching for his job. Kind of put that into perspective. You have to game plan. You're going to lose your career if you cannot coach correctly in this game. You don't fix things, your job is on the line. The media and Cardinals fans are pouring it onto you. So you have to get things done. But I like these predictions. I am very confident in this. I think we're getting at least 10 plus. You guys let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. But with that being said, that is going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, man. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.